I've rounded up some of my favorite free iPad apps that you'll definitely want to check out. Whether you're looking to boost productivity, personalize your home screen, or just relax and get creative, there is something in this video for you. While a few of these apps offer optional upgrades, everything I'm sharing today includes solid free features that work great without spending anything at all. The first one up is called Letter. This is a cool app that lets you write and connect with digital pen pals through letter writing. Through the process, you get to make friends and collect stamps, and it's such a beautiful, inherently analog idea that's been brought to iPad in such a fun way. You can customize the paper, add in stickers, add in your own images, and use the different drawing tools from Pencilkit to write and send your letter. It may take a while to hear back and get a response, but it's like how it was then with sending and receiving letters anyway. It's just a beautiful way to connect with people all over the world, and if you download any app from this video, I recommend trying this one out, just because it's probably one of the most unique iPad apps I've ever used, and it's just been a whole lot of fun and something fun and unique to do. Taking notes on the iPad continues to get more and more incredible each year. Now in 2025, there's thousands upon thousands of different note-taking apps, so I'll probably never run out of note-taking apps to try. But one I'm really glad that I did was Noteful. I have an entire video on what I think are the best features of Noteful that I filmed last year, and those features are all on the free version of the app. There's a few limitations, like the amount of layers that you can use in Noteful and the notebooks on the free version, but I find the free version to be more generous than other note-taking apps in terms of what they do offer on their free version of the app. Layers is an incredible feature to have in a note-taking app, especially if you use it for digital planning or journaling. I also love how it feels to write and use the pen tools in the app. It's nice accessing all of my most used colors here from the toolbar. And I have found that the text tool to be just really well done and easy to use, much less finicky compared to other digital note-taking apps that I've tried. This is a top free note-taking app for me, and you should give it a try. And if you do decide to upgrade, I do believe it was only a one-time cost of about $5, which is pretty cheap compared to other note-taking apps and all the subscription models and all of that. I feel like I have to include Freeform just from the sheer amount of value and benefit I've gotten from using the app. It's a free canvas that is perfect for mind mapping, mood boarding, brain dumping. It can be used for whatever you need it to be, which is what I love so much about it. When I need to jot something down, pull in a lot of images, or design around something, I always open up Freeform first. I've used it to plan out my digital products and planners. I've used it to plan out email marketing flows, pull in inspiration for stickers, and even renovating and designing my home and my office. I've set up different scenes actually on my home board, so I can quickly jump to different sections of my Freeform canvas where I'm planning that specific room or area of my home. There's just a ton of different features, and you can import almost any file you want for your projects, and it's entirely free. And it just blows my mind that more people aren't using it, so give it a go. I do have a video entirely all about Freeform and all of the features in Freeform, so if you're new to Freeform, interested in seeing all of the different features and what you can do with it, be sure to check out that video. I'll also have that linked below for you. Now, iFont is the app I use to install fonts on my iPad. They have their own font finder section if you need some help on where to find some cool new fonts, but this app is a must-have if you do any kind of creative work on your iPad. Aside from using it to install fonts on my iPad, it's also great for previewing those fonts so you can decide on which one to use for your project. In my case, I'm pretty much always going to use the same ones, even though I have hundreds and hundreds of fonts. You can also create groups for your fonts and sort them. I purchased iFont a few years back, and I don't remember there being any limitations in the free version of the app, but I did purchase it for a one-time cost to support the developers since it is a necessity for me and I've gotten so much value from it. So I think everyone is familiar with Procreate, but not many people are familiar with Artset. And Artset brings art to your iPad in a pretty unique way. While it obviously is digital, it allows you to create art using kind of the more traditional methods with realistic tools and blenders. It's not a fully feature-rich app as much as Procreate is, but it does have the bones to create digital art, and it's there for free. This is a fun, creative app and one that you'll want to try it out on your iPad, especially if you're kind of diving into digital illustration and making art through your iPad. I think a lot of the tools are really cool, how they're laid out and how kind of realistic they feel to paint with and to blend with. So give it a go if you're looking for a nice free art app for your iPad. Adobe Fresco is another phenomenal app for illustrating, painting, drawing, and making art on iPad. There's so many different brushes and tools. One of my favorite features of Adobe Fresco are the live brushes, where you can literally see the brushes move and soak through the paper as you're painting. It feels much more realistic and it's so fun to use. And the paints and the tools you use affect the other like it would if you were actually painting on paper, with the colors kind of bleeding together and mixing and spreading out across the paper. It's just a whole lot of fun to use. It's a little bit unpredictable for me whenever I'm using it, so I think that's part of the fun of it. So Adobe Fresco, love it. Pigment is a relaxing coloring app on iPad. They do have multiple paid subscriptions to choose from, but they offer a basic free coloring setup and new free coloring pages to choose from each day. You are limited on the different coloring utensils to choose from, but if you're just looking for a simple coloring app, just something to color with to pass the time or distress, the free version of Pigment is perfect for that. It's straightforward and it's intuitive and a great free coloring app to try on iPad. However, if you prefer to color in pixels specifically on your iPad, download Sandbox. Sandbox is your typical color by numbers, but it's with pixel art and it's lovely and so fun and relaxing to do, and honestly, quite addicting. Whenever you click a color, the numbers you need to fill in light up so they're easier to see in that sea of pixels, and then it's fun tapping to fill it in with color. I really do enjoy coloring with Sandbox, especially when I need a break from kind of mindless scrolling, and I find a lot of the art that you can choose from on the free version to be really, really cute. Insight Timer is a great app for setting intentions, becoming more mindful, and practicing meditation. There are a number of free meditations that you can tune into, and even live events like yoga and stretching. There's just a lot of free content and content through their subscription, which I feel like is clearly marked and categorized. So I find it easy to search through to find meditations or breath work or live events that I can listen to. It can be a great app if you're looking for live events to tune into for yoga or meditation or breath work, or you just need a simple audio to tune into as you're meditating or going on your daily walks. If you're wondering how to get these really customizable widgets on your iPad and even on your phone, it's with iScreen. This app offers a lot in terms of different widgets, styles, and layouts of the widgets, and even the different ways you can make and customize them to fit your vibe. There's obviously a ton of decorative and unique looking widgets, but there are many functional widgets too that you can add to your home screen for your productivity. You will have to deal with some annoying ads when you open the app, and it can honestly be pretty overwhelming looking through all of the different widgets, but it's big in what it offers freely for your iPad customization. So that's it. Those were 10 free iPad apps that can actually make your iPad more creative and fun to use. If this helped you discover a new favorite app or something to try and download, consider hitting that like button and subscribing so you don't miss the next one, because I do actually have a whole second list of free iPad apps to share soon. And if there is a free app that you swear by that I didn't already include, drop it in the comments. I'm always looking for more. If you like this video, then you'll love my other video roundup of a ton of iPad apps that you need to try. There is no app repeats from this video, so you'll get even more recommendations, and I'll see you over there in that video.